11:59. It's afternoon.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hate when y'all say that.
What's up, y'all? This is them Girls and Moe in the afternoon.
I'm Moses.
I'm Jasmine.
And I'm Ananda.
Hey, Boogie with a hoodie.
Today is, what's today?
And you know what's
The 22nd. September 22nd, 2017. Yeah.
Yeah.
I left the laptop at the house, y'all. It's a little warm outside.
It is a
A little, but it's toasty.
toasty.
It's toasty. I could tell because y'all doing what I was doing earlier. Y'all sweating a little bit, a little perspiration.
Just a little gliss, but it's okay. Just a little. We ain't gonna talk about it.
Heels and butt.
Girl, because I was
moving.
Me too. I was like, oh.
I'm hyped.
Late.
I'm glad it's like 80 outside. I mean, all the bad Jones gonna come out.
Oh, I see you wore your mauve pants today too. Okay.
Yes, sis. I had to change fits right quick because I don't know. If we go out tonight, I might want to slide that on.
This is my outfit.
For what? Today? Tonight?
This is my outfit.
Tonight? Oh, I'm not getting fly tonight. I probably won't even go.
Tonight, Mo.
We playing Kings, I think, at my crib tonight. And then after that, we probably go out. But that subject will change. No, Mo does not. Do not hit Mo's phone asking the moves. I'm not replying. I'm probably not even going to answer. Don't hit my phone, shorty. You need to clear your search
Tell
history.
y'all about Mo and how Mo is.
What you mean? Oh, come on now. Stop playing with me. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Anyway, Mo calls me yesterday. Mo called me yesterday.
I call you every time we talk. I call you first. Just throwing that out there. Continue.
Yes,
If she called you, you probably wouldn't answer the phone.
he doesn't. I used to call Mo all the time, and Mo would never answer the phone. So therefore, no, I do not call Mo anymore. But anyway, he called me yesterday. Hey, but I'm gonna have to call you back.
What was the point?
Cause see what had happened was.
He's ready to lie.
Right.
My brother had called me. I got to answer for blood.
Oh, it was his blood brother.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? How we
I
ride.
had a
You had
brother.
a blood brother.
Yeah, my older brother, he's 22.
Mo, how many siblings do you have?
It's 5 altogether. 2 younger than me and 2 older than me. I'm the middle child, so you know I blessed up. I get spoiled.
I'm blessed that.
My man, my homie, my G, Kennedy. Yeah.
Oh, Ken's back.
Yeah, Ken. How you doing? She always walk up to the glass and don't never come in.
She not coming. Oh, she not. She just walked up.
You know she not coming in. She do that every day.
She been in here a couple times.
Hey, no funny. The Zetas with a t. They killed it at the little nativity hour when they were strolling and stuff. I watched
Well,
that.
go Zetas.
Oh, and Beta.
I don't know.
The multicultural sorority.
The one with the sunflower.
Yeah, they killed it. The little Caucasian girl started twerking, shaking her little booty. I was like, okay, I see you, little Caucasian shorty. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I see you.
I can see Mo saying that to somebody.
I was.
I see you, little Caucasian.
The whole.
Are they coming in here?
Nah, I don't think they coming in. Females, if you have a best friend that's with you all the time, and a dude hits you up to chill, leave your friend at home.
I know that's right, especially if y'all with each other all the time.
Still.
It's time for y'all to get a break.
What? I'm saying, like.
Especially if y'all together all the time. Stay here.
Or like, it's cool. It's cool to bring your friend, but don't bring that one whack friend that don't nobody like. You know what I'm saying?
What the world are y'all talking about? Mo is irritating.
Oh yeah, you did. I was just saying, if you like, for example, if Ananda and Jasmine was together 24/7,
Which we are.
Okay, and somebody hits Ananda's phone telling her to come through, don't bring Jasmine with you.
Yeah, leave me.
Especially if it's 2:30 at night. Like, come on, bro.
Personally, wouldn't wanna go.
Oh no. Oh no. 2:30 at night. No. Shawty gotta stay at home.
All right. Kwan's supposed to be coming up here today.
Who?
Taekwon.
You said Kawan.
Right.
Huh?
Who is Quan?
You said Kawan or something. I was already like, that's
Kwan.
my brother. He in Richmond. How he coming?
He
But
did leave though. I don't know if he back.
well, I don't care.
Y'all gonna be sexy at 40? I'm gonna be fun.
Yep, I'm gonna be fly. Y'all know black don't crack
That's what I was ready to say.
unless you do crack.
My beard gonna be like y'all remember that old man that had the real white beard, but it was full, and he was 40.
Yeah, I remember
I'm gonna be like that. I'm gonna be
He
like.
was fine.
Oh, I can see you getting a lot bigger too.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be swole very
That's what
soon.
I see for Mo in his future.
If a woman's called a cougar after 40, what is a man called? A panther?
I think he's a sugar daddy.
Predator.
Nah, but I mean I get that, but I'm talking about in animal terms. Like a woman's a cougar, so what a man? And I like panther.
It's a sugar
It's just
daddy.
a sugar daddy. That's it.
Yeah.
What you got going on back there?
Yo, go on our Twitter and tell us what you call a man after 40.
Right.
Is he a panther or a sugar daddy?
Ain't nobody calling him no panther.
At them Girls and Moe. Go on Twitter and tell me what you think. We got one answer. Austin said panther.
Predator.
Predator, no, because I don't. If he's a predator, I might have to call the people on him. Yeah, pedophile.
Y'all remember? Okay, the sign's still up. Have you seen this man?
We were talking about that last week, and y'all won't pay attention.
I don't think he owed 2.3 million no more. Trump doing away with child support.
Did y'all see that video on Twitter?
Doing away with child support.
Yeah.
He's trying to.
Well, he's attempting to. He's attempting to.
Oh, wow.
Well, you know how many black people happy right now?
You just
Do you know how many kids not gonna be taken care of now? Not gonna be taken care of and gonna go without?
Man, what is the difference? They probably wasn't getting their child support paid for on
No. Oh, no. In Virginia, you gonna get your money. My mom
Oh,
works
yeah,
for child
believe
support,
that.
and they will garnish that check.
Sheesh.
So, pay your child support, or they're gonna take it from you.
How about you just don't have kids?
We have to have children in order to continue to create and.
I think he meant like don't have kids until you're ready. Like,
Thank you, Austin. Kids don't need to raise kids. Continue.
But he not giving.
Oh, things happen.
But Mo, we not talking.
Things happen.
Mo, ain't no children here.
Kids also make mistakes,
Okay. Yeah.
which results in a kid.
Well, maybe if you had a condom on, you wouldn't have a mistake.
Condoms do, Mo.
Protect you from.
Or they also break.
Alright, well, I mean, if you accidentally shoot up the club, let somebody know.
Alexis got coming.
Oh my God.
Remember that Alexis?
Look, here come Ty. Ty, you don't got no microphone. Ty, you don't got no microphone. You late.
So,
You
I told
part
you
of
that.
you part of the studio audience today, bruh. I don't know what to tell you, bruh.
I don't know what to tell you, bro.
They said Alexis Scott get her club shoot up every month.
Yeah, because y'all know she was on the Love and Hip Hop. She was supposed to be pregnant by Lucci, or Fucci.
YFN Lucci.
I think it's
No, not YFN
not
Lucci.
him.
Lucci Loso.
Who was pregnant?
Alexis Sky.
Who is that?
The one that
Fetty
was
Wap.
Fetty Wap.
Na-
Okay, I was thinking somebody else.
But now
I think
she's
I broke the
actually
microphone stand.
pregnant by
Don't worry about it. Keep
Fetty
going.
Wap.
I'm like, baby, how you do it?
And this would be his
too many.
umpteenth child.
That's what
Hey, I bet you this one gonna
Know
have
the number?
this one gonna have a bad
Stop that.
eye. What?
Don't say that. He
All his other kids got good eyes. It's gonna be one.
didn't
You
he die
cannot
by
say.
accident?
No.
Nah,
he had-
when he was born.
was
Yeah.
pregnant.
Oh, wow.
I told you that's on hereditary. Yeah, he late. One of them kids gonna be with his left eye gone. It's gonna be the right one for the other one.
Oh my God.
They gonna walk side by side. Daddy, you see it? Yeah, I see it too, baby. How you doing?
Gosh.
You know what I'm saying? You left and right eye. They gonna be walking side by side.
Daddy, you see?
That man Fetty Wap, boy. And girls go stupid. Used to go stupid over. He's so fine. He can't see.
Who used to say that?
Right, cause I don't think he's fine. I think he's
Okay, I'm gonna give him some.
he's cute. He's cute. I don't like that hair.
We're talking about the same thing.
The man that put synthetic weave in his head to get
And I
dreadlocks.
don't like that.
Oh, wow. I'm just making sure.
Right.
So give me your top five. Give me your top 3 celebrity crushes right now.
Drake.
Yikes.
Trey Songz.
Trey Songz, really?
Drake.
Get into me with that one.
I'm just saying that man bisexual. He don't know what he wants.
I said don't get into it with me.
I don't got no problem with him doing what he's doing, but at least be open about it. Sheesh.
I like a lot of celebrities. Like that thing I think is
I
fine.
only got 2 from both y'all.
Vern know that he really is.
No,
No, he is not.
no, hasn't been confirmed. But honestly, we done said it so much, it's been confirmed by us. Okay.
I didn't confirm anything. I don't know what you do in your bedroom and in your private time.
I I mean, look, I call a spade, a duck, a duck. He gay.
How?
Please elucidate.
He got them tendencies.
You got them tendencies.
He just do some very flexible stuff.
But I mean, a lot of.
Oh, Ty, you're not allowed to get a mic today. It was established. It was established. Ty, you don't come enough to get a mic, Ty.
That's the thing, though. Derek.
No.
You didn't.
You came 1 week. The first week. You came the first day.
We are not doing this every
We're not having this. We're not having this.
You see how we don't ever tell Kennedy, we don't ever tell Austin, huh? What the heck?
You know what? Time waits for no man. It's about consistency, sir.
I didn't say you can get no mic. Honestly, I don't know where the fourth mic is. That's why there is no fourth mic. I looked for it. I couldn't find it. We didn't need it.
All right. Anyway, back to these celebrities.
Right. Who are your top? Who do you like? Who do you be crushing on? Who your boo?
Boo. Oh yeah, you did. No, you did. You did give it. You gave it two. You said Drake, and then you said Trey Songz, right?
I don't like Trey Songz like that. He like his music.
Oh, okay. All right. Give me your three, and then Jerry. Give me your, so what's your three, Boogie? Drake. I don't. Right. It's for so many. Man, it's not that hard.
No, it is.
I give you my three. Beyonce, Nia Long, Halle Berry, right there. Boom, boom, boom. It ain't nothing.
Chris Brown used to be added to the list.
Yeah.
No, he
Actually, no, I can't talk to Halle Berry because she
They
deaf.
gotta be rappers.
She deaf on. No, it can be anybody. She deaf on one ear though.
Dang.
Halle Berry, all that.
Yo, I used to have a list.
What?
You see her latest man?
Nah.
He's not.
Like, I think she's pretty.
Sanaya Lathan. That's who it is. Boom. Sanaya Lathan.
You see she cut her hair?
Yeah, but at first I didn't like Sanaya Lathan ball.
Lathan is all that.
Stop. All right, what you not gonna do?
Definitely not with that ball.
What you not gonna do? First of all, she cut her hair for a role in the movie. That's what y'all not gonna do.
I don't care. It's like I don't care. Which,
Second of all, love and basketball.
It don't look good on her.
Exactly.
no, that wig do look good.
Short.
Like her hair grew already. No, the wig look
Yeah,
good.
that
I'm gonna give her. She look good in that
Look
wig.
good in the mall,
I
right?
saw that wig. I
Them
saw
look at
that
Austin
wig.
killing them cookies. Double chip chocolate
How
chip
we
with the
killing them
white.
cookies?
She going in on them, John. The camera on too. Y'all see in the back. Hey. Man, what is she talking to? Yo, butt is hit, bruh. What?
You know, it's not about what's out here.
Yes, it is.
It's about what's in
I'm sorry.
here.
In my mind, it's 50-50. You gotta have a face and a heart.
If Jasmine's facial expression says something different.
To be honest, I hate ugly interracial couples. Like,
I do
if you're gonna be interracial, at least be bad. Both of y'all.
Let's
Don't be
talk about
ugly.
interracial couples right quick, because this is my biggest pet peeve. If I see another black man
Omari.
with my thing is,
With a Caucasian
if
woman.
you're gonna be with a white woman, be with the white woman that's white. Don't get you no white woman that acts black, wants
Yeah.
to be black, do black things. At that point, you could have gotten you
A black woman.
but you went out of your way to get the duplicate when you could have had the blueprint.
Man, we ain't got grade value. He could have got Gucci. I mean,
Like I just don't
she.
understand why y'all want to get these off-brand things.
Did y'all see that on Twitter?
Oh, when his wife called him the N-word. And,
Oh, and they said bro was like 300 pounds and she was beating on him.
yeah.
Right, but then like 6 years ago, he talking about he wouldn't date black women. He don't like black women.
That's
Wow.
Serena Williams saying she wouldn't date black men.
See now, Serena Williams, I would get all that husky some loving.
I get why Serena don't.
Husky.
Said black men
She.
can't do anything for her.
What? She ain't met me yet.
Yikes.
Cause boy, I would play tennis for real up in that zone. You know what I'm saying?
Her baby arms low-key look strong, y'all.
She said
Her arms strong.
that.
I know. I was like,
Oh, she said her baby arms look strong.
But we not gonna talk about nobody's kids. I don't do that.
I'm
Why?
not talking about the kids, but her baby arms
Wait,
look
hold on. Why you don't talk about people's kids?
Cause that's
You don't know
I talk about people.
burn out.
I don't care. As long as they healthy, I don't care if my son got a laser eye and a good eye. He gonna go to school. He gonna be alright.
Did too. You see this?
Okay. Now back to ugly babies. My nephew is the ugliest little boy in the world.
Whole body
Your
said, like,
nephew was ugly.
Yeah, my little nephew ugly. I can't stand looking at him. The little boy is mixed with Guatemalan, whatever you want to call it, black, Hispanic, and white. When I tell you this man hair is messed up, man, I cannot take it when I look at him.
Mo, let me see the picture again.
No, I don't.
Last year, but
No, I'm not showing you this ugly baby.
I thought he was cute.
I was ready to say
That's the thing. You thought he was cute. He ain't cute. And what?
Call the baby ugly. He probably is not ugly.
Man, he ugly and slow.
Mo,
How old is he? Why you calling him slow?
To be honest, all I know is the man's birthday is on Valentine's Day. That's it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. So nah, he 2 now. He 2 now.
You know what, Mo? Don't talk about it.
Don't talk about it no more.
Cause you know what?
'Cause I remember him saying that last year.
Yeah,
Talking about the baby.
he ugly.
right.
You cannot call people's children ugly.
I'm gonna go.
Babies though, even if they come out ugly, some of them do make a little turnaround.
Some of them do.
Okay, well
Second win.
until little bro get his glow up, he ugly.
Can we please see the baby? Cause
Right. Show them.
Well, my nephew's cute, so
my nephew cute too. My
But
niece
everybody
is
say
cute.
they baby cute at the end of the day.
Exactly. I went to bro. I hated going to church sometimes. Everybody be your baby so cute. I go look at the baby. I be like, Sister Johnson, your baby
Like a
ugly.
grown man. No, I have seen some babies that's strong in the face.
Babies do be looking kind of grown.
To be looking real strong. I be like, ooh. No, my neighbor's baby. Okay, that was the one baby that I was like, he not the cutest, but he not ugly, but he just
And you know, some babies be looking strong and mean. Like,
right. Why you come out the womb mad?
Right. What you angry?
Word. I hate baby.
There's this one baby of this one of these girls from home on Instagram. Her baby's fist is literally always balled up like she's ready to fight, and the baby's all of like 2 months.
Oh, my little brother when he was little, his middle finger was always up.
What?
My little brother, when he was a baby, his middle finger never he always had his middle finger up for no reason. Like I thought it was funny though. You know what I'm saying? Bump it.
Wow.
I get it out the mud. What?
I can't go.
I had something to talk about today, and it completely slipped my mind at this point.
Did anybody listen to Jenny's new album?
Who?
No? Jenny Aiko?
Yeah.
Nope.
She said Jenny.
Jenny.
Whoever. Y'all
Yeah.
know what I was talking about?
Nah, I don't listen to her.
I do listen to her, but I haven't listened to it yet.
Nah. Scratch all that. Did y'all listen to G Herbo's tape?
Yeah.
I listen to it though, so
That G Herbo's tape
Listen to it on
smack.
my
I'm gonna go with it goes, kids, because everyone got excited.
over what?
Did you hear about
I can't wait to listen to it. I like
can't wait to
Herbo.
get called ratchet for knowing all the songs.
Austin?
I can't wait till it gets cold outside.
I can't wait for fall weather, too. I got so many
I
What?
can't wait to pull the Uggs out. Somebody had Uggs on today. Let me just tell you.
It's kind of hot.
It's way too hot for us.
Y'all know I'm anemic and I've been cold all week.
Uh,
It's been like it. She had
Amani.
She said so had Uggs on.
Amani used to
It's
wear
hot.
this girl Amani I used to go to school with. She used to wear Uggs all the time in the summertime, and I used to be like,
Bro, you know her feet stink.
Another thing, I don't like them boots with the little things hanging from it, the fringe boots.
oh yeah, oh the mock. I
What?
like those.
Don't wear those in the summertime.
Oh,
It's too
nah.
hot. It's too hot for that.
Nah.
Those are tall.
I know one thing, females understand that it's getting cold outside. Do not be outside in your summertime dress and throw a jacket on and some Timberlands and think that's cute.
Who was doing
And now, you better go.
Did y'all see my neck snap?
You better go put on a jacket, some jeans, and some sneakers, and a hoodie.
Is somebody really wearing a summer dress with Timberland boots though?
Trust me, I've seen it before.
The butters?
Yeah. The butters. Bump the butters. They got the construction jumps on. You know. Oh wow. Oh wow.
I know what it was that I wanted to talk about. This Kevin Hart extortion.
Oh girl.
He ain't do it.
Okay. People saying that don't look like Kevin in that video. That looks like Kevin in that video.
First of all, Kevin Hart is but 5'5". That's him.
But
I just don't understand. If you're gonna be around everywhere, why get married? I just don't understand.
Ron, I need my card fixed. I can't get in the studio. I'm feeling some type of way. I need that done. Thank you, sir.
I was looking at Gary Owens' little video, Breakfast Club interview yesterday, and they said shawty girl. So she went out her way, like she went out her way to do this. She put the phone on the mirror so it was reflecting off, so he couldn't see the phone.
Oh yeah, that's some strategic stuff.
She strategized about that.
Sheesh. Okay.
She was really thinking about that. But if you're gonna cheat, I do not promote cheating. But I mean, if you're gonna cheat, let's go for not getting caught at least.
Right.
Like,
Do it in private.
Celebrities need to start doing these non-disclosure agreements, having these girls sign them so they won't get in these issues. Y'all used to watch the game. Malik had them girls on lock.
Oh, girls.
Word, cause Bear used to be like, as soon as Shorty walked into the crib, he'd be like, yo, can you sign this? Let me get your phone. All right, let's go. Yeah, TT, hand you that paper.
He had them girls on lock. And if y'all didn't look at the game, maybe y'all need to run a few episodes back.
First season one. Just go ahead and start off.
It was like, I don't understand why we're having this. And then, did he cheat with his with his wife in Vegas? Because I remember them being in Vegas for a little Kevin Hart weekend or whatever it's called. Did you really cheat on your wife while she was there? Like, that's...
You was out in public?
I mean...
They was in the car, right?
No, they were in a hotel room.
All right, so I feel like it's two sides to this story. So I'm
do too.
I'm going to stick up for Kevin Hart now. What if his wife cheated before he did? And we just don't know about it.
But that's not what...
That don't mean she can't cheat.
It was just a question.
Oh, all right.
Okay, it was just to say that's like the all-time low. Like, why are you cheating if you're pregnant?
I'm just gonna say, go out on a limb here and say she's not out here big and pregnant cheating.
Right.
I'm gonna sit the rest of this conversation out
I'm not sure.
because I'm just gonna sit this.
Look, I know some of my good men
The
hit some pregnant
the
women.
re-
They did not get them pregnant. So,
I know, but that's still.
This is really what college students are doing.
Like, you can't wait till she gets the baby.
I can't even talk right now.
That's the
I can't even talk right now. I'm not even gonna say nothing. Just
Why
Mo,
are
be
you
quiet.
cheating on your pregnant
Mo, be
wife?
quiet.
you want to know why? Because pregnant women got the best. Yes.
Mo, be quiet.
And we'll be right back.
Slide about it, this joint. Yeah,
But
but
yeah, no,
I
that's-
feel like, I mean,
But Shotty Girl was trying to get some money. Now extortion is illegal. Like,
Right. She tried to sit there and say she wasn't an extortionist.
what do you call it?
And the same lady that did the Usher case and the Black China.
Then
I was about to say, because Black China is
a bird. Don't even get me
she
started
extorts everybody. Like, she's rich just from opening her legs, closing them, and getting some bread after. Like, that's it, bro.
She's a bird.
That's why I don't trust a lot of females.
Somebody that told me a joke.
Real talk. Real talk.
Like, Black China is a bird. I don't know any female that really agrees with what Black China's doing. Like, she is a bird.
She not even
Bird gang.
cute.
Cause
Well, I seen a picture. She was posing with two of her kids, and she was like, no, the caption said Black China was her 2 paychecks.
yes,
Yeah. That,
yes, yes. Because no,
Oh, my goodness. Speaking of the Kardashians and all that, did y'all see Kanye? Kanye is fat.
Oh, yeah, no, he gained a
Bruh gained dad weight for real, bruh.
You probably stressed.
after hearing that Kanye's getting back to his old self, and him and Jay-Z have been trying to
Squash they beef.
work on their friendship.
First of all, there's no old Kanye left. I'm gonna keep it at a band with
I
y'all.
didn't say old Kanye. I said he's getting back to his normal self, which is the thing. The thing about it is,
Yeah, normal is old Kanye to me.
no, people really blame the Kardashians for the stuff that Kanye's doing. No, that's Kanye. Kanye's been crazy from day one.
Yeah.
He just has someone in his ear telling him to, chill out. You can't be doing that. Once he's a grown adult.
That's a picture of Kanye, right?
Now that he's a grown adult, he wants to do what he want to do.
To be honest, I feel like
While y'all playing, that's gonna be me in 5
that's true. Like that and his mom passing. Because I remember when I first started listening to Kanye, he was like, you could tell he was at a different space. He was more up tempo, more upbeat. But at the same time, he getting more money now. So
Right.
he got to the point where he getting money. Him and Jay-Z getting the type of money where he don't spend it on cars and clothes. He spends it on paintings and sculptures and dumb stuff. So you can tell people are rapping about what they have. He doesn't. He's had the Bentley coupes. He's had all the ice watches and all that crazy stuff. Now he just rapping about stuff I'll probably never touch. A $2,500 painting, like, I'll never go and throw $2,500. I gotta pay back my tuition first.
Bro, yes, you would, bro.
If I had it like
I think
that.
that's real smart though. They got kids.
Yeah.
Once they keep them Jones.
The kid's set for life.
That's
And
just,
also, I'm sorry, people need to also stop blaming, need to stop saying that, like, Kim did something to Kanye. She didn't. If you really knew, like, if you followed them, which I've been following them since I was in elementary school, Kanye's wanted Kim when Kim wasn't Kim. Kanye was checking for Kim when Kim was working for Brandy, when she was working for, what's her name? Paris Hilton. So he's finally got his that's his trophy.
he dumb. That's not a trophy.
How do you know?
That's not a trophy.
How do you know?
Because she's a thought.
How?
I just missed
Yeah, I was
No,
about to say, do I
no,
need
no.
to go to the website? It's still up there.
How?
I can watch it whenever I want.
That she made a sex tape with her boyfriend. It
I
wasn't
don't
a random.
care.
And Ray J leaked it. So what are you saying?
so long.
I don't
It's
care.
called capitalizing on a failure.
On
Why-
everything I love, bro. If somebody can search my wife and see her butt naked, point blank, period, you not my wife. Like
That's from years
every
ago.
man, I don't care. I don't care. Every man, the thing that a man wants in his woman is secrecy. You know what I'm saying? So in a man's eyes, if I can
And
look
this
at
is
my
where I get
homeboys-
fed up.
If I can look at my homeboys and me and my homeboys have a talk and they ain't never seen my girl, that's perfect. But if I'm sitting with my homeboys and we laughing about the same stuff, like if we can look at each other and be like, yeah, bro, I did that too. She did that with me too. Oh, she ain't do that with you?
Ray J and
I'm
Kanye
not having
friends.
that.
Ray J and Kanye not
They
friends.
don't even gotta be friends. It's the fact that they in the same social setting. It's the fact that
Y'all do that
anytime-
every day because guys flip flop girls all the time. So what are
But
you saying?
The thing about it is, I've never flip flop. Either I got to it first, or I didn't get to
You
it at
never
all.
flip flop, but there are men out here flip flopping.
And that's sick.
They share. Everyone share girls. I can name several girls on this campus and several dudes on this campus that been with each
this
other.
This is ODU. This community at its finest.
That
yeah.
is the same thing.
Doing the pass around.
How is it not?
They ladder on these junks. Nah,
Huh?
it's just different. It's different for the fact that she did it for a monetary reason. So not only did she gain,
Ray J leaked the tape.
I don't care, but I can't. Wipe
You
those down
can't,
like
but
that.
it's just like you can't. So that means she will never have a relationship if every guy thought that way.
Sucks. You should have made better decisions.
So you telling me, she's literally doing the same thing that Kevin Hart's doing. She saw a negative in her life, and she flipped it, remixed it, put her thing on it, and made it a positive.
I'm not knocking her for making the bread.
Then what is the
I'm knocking her for the fact that as a woman,
So you don't
hold
think
on, as a woman as she claims she is, she should have never put herself in that predicament to even have to worry about having to
I
capitalize
get
off
that,
a
but
sex
you
tape.
can't judge somebody. You can't be
Yes,
like,
I
nah,
can.
she's a thought because
She is.
she's not though. That was her boyfriend, her man.
That's regardless. It don't matter if it was
So
her
her
man or
making
not.
a sex tape makes her a thought.
No, it's not. It's not the sex tape. It's the principle behind it. It's the principle. There's principalities,
Oh, not principality.
principality, whatever you want to call it.
Use the word.
To what's going on, bro. It's the fact that a woman is supposed to be held to a secrecy. Like, I don't think people understand it. I know it sucks. I know it
The
sucks. I know it's double
hypocrisy
standard.
I'm
but,
hearing right
but
now.
y'all gotta understand, and I understand, and my sister gonna have to understand, and my older sister understands, and my daughter gonna have to understand. Women are held to a higher standard simply because y'all are more valuable in the eyes of men in the world.
Y'all don't treat us like we are. So don't sit here and say this and then dog us.
Just because y'all, as in them, don't treat y'all like we are, or certain dudes don't, that don't mean y'all not valuable. Y'all are valuable. It's the fact that sometimes y'all lower y'all value in order to please y'allself. Y'all don't got to do that. So Kim Kardashian lowered her value. She went and did a sex tape.
So you don't think it's okay
Just to
that she
raise
made-
her value? That's
okay,
whack.
Okay,
She
but you don't
did
think
it,
it's
but-
okay that she made a sex tape.
No,
period.
it's
so
whack.
So if you and your girl come to you, oh Mo, I kind of want to record us. You saying no?
I'm with it if you're with it, but I ain't leaving. The thing about it is it won't get out. That's the thing.
But that's
She
the situation.
didn't do it,
though.
But that's
so
what
she
I'm
has-
saying. That's what I'm saying. But she should have known. Bro, Ray J always been scheming on shorties. Even before he was with Kim Kardashian, bro. And then after Kim Kardashian, so my thing is she's dumb. She was a dumb female that allowed a dumb individual to play her. She got played. She lowered her value to get played. Then she had to raise her stock by going and use that and making money off of it. That's what I'm saying. She allowed herself to get played. She had no choice but to bounce up from it.
If I had got played, Kim, I would have did the same
If
thing.
she-
Exactly.
I would have made my coin.
Exactly. She would have been nobody.
But that's what I'm saying. You literally
My
just
place
proved
victim.
my point. I said, I get what you're saying, but she had no choice but to turn a negative in her life into a positive. Yeah. So you're sitting here telling Kanye that he's dating a thought because she turned something bad in her life into a good thing.
No, I'm telling Kanye that he's dating a thought because he's dating somebody that allowed themselves to make a poor decision.
When she was how old is she now though?
She's like 30 something.
She's 30 plus.
How old was she when the tape
She
came
was
out?
20 something.
Like what, 22, 23?
She was young. She was our age. She was young. That was 10 plus years
Even
ago.
at this age, I understand, like, what, that don't mean nothing.
But no, you just like you told me, not all girls know that they not supposed to leave their drunk friend behind. Not all girls know the ins and outs of dudes.
Are you serious? Because how long has she been a celebrity? Since her dad covered
she
the
wasn't
OJ case?
she wasn't a celebrity. She was just well known. It's
Well
a
known.
difference. If she's working for somebody else, how is she a celebrity?
Well known as being a celebrity.
No, it's not.
If I can Google your name and you're the first thing that's pop up,
But
you're a
she
celebrity.
wouldn't have been at that time.
At that-
We only know Kim Kardashian.
Hold on, at the time that the sex tape came out, she was a celebrity.
At the time,
They had the Kardashian show. She was a celebrity.
She didn't get the Kardashian. What you're not about to
She
do
was a
is sit up here
celebrity.
and tell me about Kim Kardashian.
I don't know if she had. I'm asking. That's
wasn't
really.
nobody worried about
She was a celebrity at the
They
time
was
of the
worried about
tape.
Paris Hilton and what she was doing. Wasn't nobody worried about her?
She was popular, but she wasn't a.
Popular or not, bro, the world knew who Kim Kardashian was. That's my point.
After the tape, to the general population.
Yeah, she was not one of us. She was not a normal person.
Did anybody on the East Coast know about Kim Kardashian before she had a sex tape?
I was in Cali when the sex tape came out, so I can't answer that question.
Did you know?
I can't answer that question.
I wasn't exposed to that type of
Did you
material.
know her?
My mom did.
No one knew her, so therefore, just because there's plenty of the people that are. Braxton, for instance, she would be popular on the East Coast, but don't nobody know her on the West Coast. Therefore, she's not a celebrity.
I don't, coast to coast, it don't matter, bro. People knew. People, bro, when the story, when it came out that Kim Kardashian had a sex tape, bro, when I promise you, it was on every media outlet.
Because of who she had it with. Ray J was popular at the time.
Thank you. That's what I'm trying to get at, though. She knew what she was dealing with when she got with Ray J, a celebrity. Therefore, as soon as she started dating Ray J, that made her a celebrity because she stepped into his limelight. So she should have known how to carry that. That's what I'm saying. Her celebrity grew the moment.
So what would you have advised her to do that she decided that she was with someone that at the time she loved and she was with? That was her man. She trusted him. If
whole time when they was together, didn't Ray J cheat on her before the sex tape?
What does that have to do? What does that have to do with anything? It's literally irrelevant to this point.
This is the point. Yes, it is relevant.
I'm literally about to curse.
Men do things. Men do things ahead to preview where y'all relationship is going, right? So if he cheated and came back, he's already previewing that he gonna do something dumb after this.
How is that her fault though?
Fool me once, shame on who?
Oh my
Fool
God.
me twice.
So
Fool me three
everybody
times,
is
can't
out
get
here
fooled
being
again,
fools.
right?
Everybody out here is being a fool because
You a
everybody.
fool if you allow yourself to get played more than twice. Yes, you're a fool. And she allowed herself to get played more than twice. She got played the first time.
So
when she
that's
got
how
cheated
you
on.
think.
She got played the second time when she allowed him to put out the sex tape. Then she got played the third time when she had to go back and get monetary gain off of the sex tape.
But we're not. But her money no longer comes from the sex tape. That has nothing to do with her money now. She's
But my thing
created
is-
a brand.
But her brand is tarnished when no matter what you do, thank you, no matter what you do and no matter what you say, bro, you're going to see her sex tape. Like,
Okay,
it's forever.
But Austin, you saying that she dated several football players? That's irrelevant to anything.
I'm saying as if in a dude's perspective, if you looking at that, you're gonna be like, oh, she'll jump off because she just jumps from dude.
Dude to
But
dude.
so who is she supposed to date if you a regular dude is calling her a thought?
I'm not asking. What I'm saying is, if you don't want a regular dude or any dude to call you a thought, learn how to control. Learn how to control how you move. Learn how to control who you opening and closing your legs for. Females need to learn. A lot of females don't keep their stuff in secrecy because their emotions get the best of them. They allow every man to make them feel like they the one for them, and it's not the case for that. If females learn how to keep their stuff in secrecy, kind of like men do, y'all be all right.
How do you? I'm about to change the subject.
I don't
because-
care. Like, this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. Just like men, a lot of females feel like men is just out here busting the masses. Females, if y'all out here busting the masses, that's cool. But stop catching feelings for them. Stop trying to chase behind them and tell them. Do it and be out. Don't even text the dude no more. Just like men do.
But at that point, then you're gonna call her a thought.
No, I'm not. I'm respecting her hustle at that point because she don't care.
I'm about to shoot myself in the face.
But that's what I'm saying. That's my point in saying that. I'm trying to get. This is what I'm trying to say. Men, we do things and we don't tell females. We just keep it pushing. We might throw a lie at you. Females, y'all do something. Y'all want to tell us the truth. Y'all want to catch.
How you know we telling you the truth though?
Exactly.
Come on, y'all suck it. Females.
No. I'm telling you, I'm telling you, that's a man's issue. Y'all feel like that we can't do the things that y'all do, and y'all swear y'all smart.
I'm telling y'all to do the things we do. That's what I just said, right?
Most of the time, we do.
I want y'all to do this. I don't care. I want.
Silence like lasagna.
You
You don't know what I'm doing.
Right.
As long as you keep it up front with me, bro, I can't be mad.
You literally just said girls get their feelings involved and they tell the truth. Now you saying as long as you keep it up front with me, we good.
Y'all not understanding the difference. There's a difference. There's a difference.
If a girl tells you what's up from jump, she's not telling you what she's doing, but she's like, all right,
letting you know. I'm going to do me, you going to do you. I told this girl before, I was like, look, I don't want to be in a relationship till next year. She was like, I want one now. I said, well, look, either you're going to get with it or you're going to get left. That's called being up front. Either you're going to get with the fact I don't want a relationship now, or you're going to get lost and go find somebody that wants something for you right now. That's what I'm talking about. So what I'm saying is, off rip, tell me, I want to mess with you, but I don't want nothing else from it, and I might dibble and dab here and there. Now it's up to me to make that decision like, all right, I'm going to still mess with her, or you're late. Either you're going to mess with me and me only, or you can get lost. Like, that's what I'm talking about. We don't have that communication from male to female, from female to male. We don't have that.
So, I'm going to go.
How we got here.
I'm confused as to how we going. So, going back.
Because we on Kevin Hart.
No, we were on Kim Kardashian.
And Kim Kardashian.
Okay. So, now that you're saying that, I asked you,
okay,
how is Kim a thought, and how is she not good for Kanye?
Honestly,
because you don't know her, and that's my issue.
I don't know her.
Y'all don't. People
But just like it's mad people around here that don't know me, when they click on that page and they see I got modeling pictures up and stuff like that, I don't model. But in their mind, what am I? A model. So if I click on Kim page and I see her cootie out and I see her chest, like, cool, you know what I'm saying? I see videos on the internet of her getting bust down by some dude. Automatically, I'm not thinking, oh, this is a wholesome girl. Nah, this don't bust it for any and everybody.
Okay.
So if somebody Kanye know they ain't never met Kim, ain't never heard of Kim, go on Kim Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and see that, what's the first thing they thinking? This man,
and that's where the biggest difference
is a hoe.
That's where you see how you said he's going on her page. He knew her before all of that.
No, I'm not talking about Kanye.
But I am.
I'm saying somebody's. I said somebody's.
You're not
Kanye
talking about him,
to.
but I am. You just because that's what you see and that's what we see, that's not what he sees. So you have no right to sit up there and tell you or anybody else who's yelling and screaming that Kanye's bad, that Kim is bad for Kanye and she's doing all this. You don't know the ins and outs of their relationship, just like I would know the ins and outs of your relationship. So you can't say that someone is bad for someone just of what they show you.
I never said she was bad for him.
I didn't say you. I said you or anyone else.
But I'm saying I just can't respect his decision to wife a Jones.
But it's not for you to respect.
Whose kids can go on the internet in about 10 years.
Well, Mo, I could go on the internet and see you doing a lot of stuff.
But you ain't going to see me busting no junk down. You ain't going to see me wilding. You going to see me turning up. There's a difference between turning up and turning
out. Well, I might not like
that.
All
right, that's fine.
All right, that's fine.
But there's a shorty that likes to turn up. That's what I'm saying. But you ain't going to see me laid up in a bed, drawers off, clapping some junk. Nah, you ain't finna see that. Oh, my God. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna have no sex tape. I'm not about to have no nudes up. You know what I'm saying? I'm not about to have none of that.
So you'd rather have your child, your offspring, see you turning up out here doing.
Yes, because that is correctable. That's something you can look at your child and be like,
So why
look,
is it not correctable?
what she did?
Yeah.
Busting?
It is.
Having a whole sex tape?
Why is it not?
How do you correct that?
She did.
But if you're putting something out there on the internet,
So
and you're saying that it's there forever, that's not correctable.
here's a question.
But-
I'm gonna throw a question after your question. Go ahead, finish your question. I'm gonna throw a question after your
It's
question.
just something just as worse or a little less worse in your eyes. It's still out there. Your child can still see it.
All right, here we go. So you go to a parent-teacher conference for your kids. Your kid got in trouble because they pulled up your sex tape to show kids in class, this is my mother. You rather that than, or you rather go to the school and explain that at a parent-teacher conference, or go to a school and explain to the teacher why your kid was showing a video of you just turning up.
Okay.
If we're
There's a
talking about
difference, you know what I'm saying?
if we're talking about children, they don't need to be exposed to any of
But the
it.
thing about it is her kids is growing up in that era where they're going to see that by just turning on their phone. That's
But
my
the thing
point.
is, that's when you explain to your children. You have when they're old enough, you have a conversation. Look, mommy made a decision that wasn't the best.
And they're going to have
You
to deal
can-
with that
but-
middle school, high school.
But by the time her kids growing up, they not gonna care that Kim Kardashian had a sex tape.
They're not gonna
We don't
see it.
care. We don't care.
Y'all are
see it.
bugging
I'm
out.
not. I'm
It is
telling you.
Kim West Kardashian. Yes, they gonna care.
No,
bruh.
they're-
You gotta flip those.
I
No,
don't care
they're
what her
not.
name
No, they're not. She's gonna do this. Other things that she's gonna have done by that time that when her kids are in
One
school.
bad apple spoils the bunch. That
You
thing is always
you
gonna
literally
be
just
there.
keep your comments are like going in a circle because they like
Because everything,
none
everything
of it.
that you
if-
listen, everything that you say to like kind of make her case okay, at the end of the day, it always goes back to that one incident.
okay, so we go scratch Kim Kardashian and
Give me
Y'all
another
see
example.
Usher got a male accuser now.
Here we go, Usher right there. HIV. 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 Like
That was their whole.
everything he do from now on go right back to the fact that if he's gets in trouble, he had HIV and he just infected mad people and
it wasn't HIV.
It was herpes.
It was
I said
herpes.
I said if
Which is, I don't know.
whatever they said, yeah.
I'm not gonna even talk about them. I'm gonna talk about people Nas and Nicki Minaj, right? Everyone is saying that Nas is stupid and dumb for dating Nicki Minaj. Why?
Nas with Nicki Minaj right now.
Yeah.
They really saying that?
Yes, people don't feel like Nas should be with Nicki.
Why do you say that? What they?
I think it's a good.
I think that's a
it's
great
good-
look.
It's a great look, but people because of who Nicki Minaj has dated in the past, but why is that okay?
Because Nicki Minaj doesn't have a sex tape that I can go watch tonight
but she's
with a bottle of Jernigan's and some candles.
But she got butt shots. Her butt is all over. You can see her body's
That's
been
fine.
exposed.
That's
How
fine.
is that okay? But a sex tape.
Because
is
at the end of the
They're
day,
both naked.
At the end of the day, bro, I can't look.
You have-
Listen, I can't look at Nicki Minaj and be like, I know who been up in that junk for a fact. I can't look at her and say that.
You can. Because you.
No, I cannot.
It's like, what celebrity you know, like
Doesn't have mad. Yeah.
But she has pictures of her legs wide open, licking a
So
lot
does
of.
Kim Kardashian butt naked.
But why is it okay for Nas to date Nicki Minaj,
Listen.
but it is not okay for
Listen.
Kanye to be married
Just-
to Kim Kardashian?
Just like when Wiz Khalifa.
It's no
Just like when
difference.
Wiz Khalifa.
For a song.
When Wiz Khalifa was with Amber Rose, listen.
I think we should play a nice song.
Hold on, peep game. Peep game. I'm gonna run it down to you. When Wiz Khalifa was with Amber Rose, I said the same thing. I said, why is he with her? Everybody done seen Amber Rose. I don't want to be with no man. No, just like a woman doesn't want a man that just got endless bodies up under him, endless females running up all the time. Yeah, it's inevitable. At the same time, it's preventable if the man doesn't wild out. I don't want a female that I can look at another man in his face and he say he's seen her. I feel like seeing a girl fully undressed is one of the most like sacred things a female should want to do in front of a man. Cause y'all care about y'all body so much. Why are you cool with everybody in the world seeing it?
But that's what I'm saying. I've seen Nicki Minaj's body. It's out there. She's butt naked.
But she's not bussing for
It doesn't matter.
world.
She's still naked.
Peek game. So this is I dated a girl who like to take like naked pics.
I'm not even attracted to them type of girls.
Nah, but peep game. This is what I said.
Y'all know who does that, but doesn't. Never mind.
No.
Shut your mouth.
I don't know who you, because I had one.
I had one.
I'm with you. Like, there has to be some sort of secrecy. If she's naked and no one has had her, that's cool. Because they're looking from the outside
in, bro.
But if she's naked and everyone's had her, then everyone's like, oh yeah, I've seen
But
her.
she's.
You gotta understand what he's saying is whenever you go or I go to talk to somebody, the first thing I see, especially in the 21st century, is the outside. Then we go inside. So the first thing I see from you is what I see on your social media. The second thing I see from you is what you say to me when we talking. The third thing is getting to know the person inside. But half the time, bro, I don't have time to get to the third step because the first step is so messed up. I go on your page and you got endless pictures of you half naked and then you flirting with like 50 guys under your comments. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants that, bro. I don't want that. I don't want to be able to look at my girl and somebody be able to come back to me and tell me, yeah, I almost had that or I hit that or I did this, I did that. No, it's secrecy. Can't nobody walk up to my dad other than my biological father and tell my stepdad anything about my mother. You know, want to know why? Because she had that secrecy. Men like mystery. It's just that simple. We don't like to be able to know already what we going to get from you. If I can click on your page and be like, yeah, I know what I'm about to get from you.
The thing is, being in the bed is like a thing between you and your partner.
Yeah.
You don't want everybody to see what y'all be doing.
Word.
And like it's like a secret.
That's why we got you separate females. You got the ones that's on go and the ones that you know.
And I get that, Kennedy, and that's what I'm trying to say. Regardless if a person is naked or if they're having sex, regardless of what it is, there is they've left nothing up to the imagination. Regardless, you've seen her completely. Put your hand down till I finish. Put your hand down till I finish. You've seen her completely naked. You've seen her having sex. Keep them on the same playing field. I get what you're saying, that you can only have left to imagine what Nicki Minaj or what anyone is like naked. But the point blank period, you have seen her entire body exposed. Therefore, you cannot make a person just because you've seen this one having sex and you've seen this one. You can't put one above the other. You keep it equal.
I can't keep it equal though.
And you've seen Nicki Minaj in many more forms naked than you've seen Kim Kardashian.
Whoa, no.
Shaking her butt.
I remember being
twerking on
Nicki Minaj guy.
Hold up.
This is the thing.
But,
hold on.
Wait, wait.
You're here.
Let me finish before you
Go ahead.
You might not have seen Nicki Minaj completely. You haven't seen her in bed, but you've seen her jump on dudes that wasn't her man, kissing dudes that's not her man.
Yeah.
So
I've seen Beyonce do that too.
Beyonce, bro, they're
but
celebrities. They're
Beyonce
entertainers.
not on stage kissing no other man. Beyonce's not on stage jumping on no other dude.
Go watch her with Destiny Childs. Go watch her with Destiny Childs. Go watch her when she first went solo. She was wilding out. Beyonce was wilding out.
She wasn't married yet.
Neither is Nicki Minaj though.
But she was fully clothed. I've seen Nicki Minaj in a video with nothing but her bra and panties on, jumping on dudes.
But the thing about it is, I've seen Kim Kardashian in Playboy magazines. Picture. Nothing on, and she got kids at that. Nicki Minaj don't even got kids.
So it's okay.
That picture was posted how long ago?
Not last year.
That's okay. That's okay.
No, I'm not saying it's okay for Nicki. I'm not holding her at a higher standard. I'm just saying the fact that I'm able, millions and thousands of people are able to see this one female being penetrated by another man. Like,
So that's the difference, the penetration.
Yes, it's the difference, bro. It's not every female is gonna expose their body at one point or another.
My whole thing is, if you see a girl naked, you still don't know what it's like. But if you see her in a tape with someone else, you can go as dude. Yeah. You can go as dude. Like, if you see a girl naked, she posts a naked picture, you can't really ask nobody if you don't know nobody who's been with her. But if you see the girl having sex with another dude,
so don't ask.
It's simply the fact. It's simply the fact that you're able to physically and see. You're able to see her partaking in them actions. Nicki Minaj, I can just look at her and be like, oh, she got all these naked pictures, but I don't. Like I'm saying, I just don't mess with the fact you got a sex tape. Like, I feel like as a woman.
So you're okay with, but you're okay with her having naked pictures.
Yeah, that's fine. It's naked pictures, bro.
If I pulled up on her and I knew that's what it was.
There was a point in time.
And I'm here to tell both of y'all that is sad.
How? Because there was a point in time in this world when we were all walking around butt naked.
But are we walking around butt naked right now?
But I'm saying you can't say, okay, because we're dressed every day, nudity's not okay. Like, it's some female that are real live nudists. That's what they do. That's how they feel, I don't know, perfect. But I'm saying you went on and did a full-blown sex tape with a guy that you weren't even married to. He was just your boyfriend. Then it got leaked. Like, I don't know how to sugarcoat that, but to say, yeah, you out here thotting it. It's just a difference. It's honestly, it's a difference.
And I'm telling you, the difference is sad and sickening because how she's naked. She's having sex. You know who
for the world to see.
She's naked for a man could walk up to you and be like, I know what your wife looks like when she's naked.
No, he won't, because you know why? No man. When I get married, no man will ever
Get
be
the
able.
gun and shoot me in my face.
Listen. This is what I'm trying to tell you. No man in this world, the day I get married, will ever be able to tell me anything about my wife. You know why? Because the woman I'm gonna marry, she's not gonna be that type of girl. I already know that.
But
regardless, she
Exactly. That's why I'm single now.
So someone has seen
Yeah, but nobody's gonna be able to come up to me, because you know what? At that point, he probably gonna be somewhere else. When I meet her, I'm gonna be somewhere else. I ain't gonna know that man. But if I'm at ODU and I got a girlfriend and we walking around campus and the dude walk up to me and say, yeah, bro, you on that too? Oh, right there, you getting dropped.
Okay, the two
on that too?
But I mean, there's still a chance that you can walk around with the girl that goes here that has been with someone else.
Yeah, but by the time we all get married, nobody's gonna be celibate.
I'm just saying.
Honestly, unless you.
So
just run into that
but you're
one.
not.
Someone has seen her naked.
Somebody has seen her naked. I'm just saying it's different when I could click on Twitter and be like, everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just I don't want to be able to say everybody has seen. Yes, I'm okay with the fact that a few dudes have probably seen my girl naked. Cool.
Okay.
But when everybody has seen that one girl, no, bro, that's not cool. Okay. Your girl is not sacred.
Makes more sense.
Your girl is not sacred. She is definitely for everybody. Everybody has seen her. She's not sacred.
I can understand that too, but once again, she's still. Yeah, you can't call
Kim
her a
Kardashian.
thought
Yes,
for
I
that.
can. She's a thought.
No, she's not.
A thotty with a body.
Then that means every dude, you a thought and you a thought, because I know stuff about the both of y'all. So both of y'all are
But
thoughts.
the thing about it is that's different because I'm not saying just because you know, there's a difference between knowing stuff.
It
and
don't matter.
Listen, there's a difference between knowing stuff and being able to physically see it. I'm saying the act of me being able to see Kim Kardashian with a sex tape is different than you knowing something about me. I know Nicki Minaj is naked half the time, but I don't know who's busting her.
You've seen her with several dudes, so she talks about it in several songs. She makes it very clear
That's not my point, because that's her job as an entertainer. But I'm saying if Nicki Minaj was walking around out here, all we would be able to say about her is the fact that she always got pictures up. That's all we could say. Kim Kardashian walk around out here, I could be like, bro, come here, let's watch this video. You know what I'm saying? That's my whole point behind it.
We're gonna have to agree.
Everybody's gonna know something about somebody.
get what you're saying, just wouldn't call her a thought.
Right, I wouldn't necessarily call her. It's rude.
How?
Because it is.
But she earned that title.
No, she
didn't.
No, I'm not. I don't feel that way.
I don't feel like she's a thought for putting out a sex tape.
I don't.
Especially since she didn't even leak it. Like, that wasn't even her doing.
But my thing about it is,
Cause then if she wouldn't have flipped it and made money off of it, people would have been like, all you know for is having a sex tape.
that's still all she known for.
No, it's not. She has a brand. You can say what you want to say about people can say what they want to say about Kim Kardashian all they want, but that woman is out here making her money, doing what she has to do.
Okay, what's the difference between her and Black China then? Because Black China's doing the same thing.
No, the difference between
Black China has a brand.
No,
Black China's making money.
No. The difference between Blac Chyna is she's using people to get her money. Just like you said, her children are her money. You don't see Kim's children half the time. What
about Amber Rose then?
Amber Rose has a brand. She doesn't even relate herself to.
She was busted for her brand.
She was. I'm not out here defending Amber Rose.
So I'm not understanding what the difference is when Kim Kardashian spread her legs for her brand. Amber Rose.
But she didn't spread her legs for her.
She did.
She didn't. It was. She had no control over that.
It's
That
not
it was,
like she was intentionally
I can
out there
understand.
to have a
You know
sex
what?
tape.
She did have control. You know why?
But
Because
the
the
thing
fact
is-
that you allowed yourself to be in that predicament with somebody that you already know is no good because he cheated on you before the
But
sex.
that
tape.
doesn't know that. That does not make a person no good just because. Literally, a person could be the best. Let's once again, Kevin Hart. He's someone who's out here giving to the community, raising money.
And he's
so
cheating.
he's not a bad person. He's made a
I
mistake,
didn't
but
say
he's
she
not
was
a bad person.
I didn't say she was. I said in the terms of a relationship, as the terms of me, if it was me, if I was Kanye, I would not allow myself to bring that type of person home to my mother, to my parents, regardless. I wouldn't even look twice at her. Unless I wanted some cut up, that's it.
And that's what I'm saying. You wouldn't look twice at her, but you can't hold something that she
I'm not
did
mad at him for that.
10 years ago, 10 plus years ago, and she's trying to get away from.
But you can't. That's my thing. And I don't want to be associated. If I'm walking down, I don't want to be associated with that person. I just can't do it, bro. I can't do it. 10 years ago, that's going to haunt her for the rest of her life if it's still haunting her 10 years down the road.
People don't even bring that up when they talk about Kim Kardashian no more, though. That's the last thing.
Are you sure?
Yes, I read her comments faithfully. That's not what they're bringing up. They're bringing up other things. People don't care about that no more.
But every time she drops a new picture, what do they bring up?
But she's not out here
The sex
dropping
tape.
new
She not
pictures.
out- yeah,
Not
I was
like
gonna say,
she
she
used
not out
to.
here like that.
But why? First of all, why do you need to drop anything new?
The same reason Nicki Minaj does.
And this is honestly what
The same reason Beyonce does.
Listen. There's two different First of all, there's two differences between Beyonce, Nicki Minaj, and Kim Kardashian. These two females, 9 times out of 10, the pictures they're posting up and the pictures they have up, their rep is telling them they have to take these pictures. They need to take these pictures because they're signed to a label. They 9 times out of 10.
Beyonce
Hold on,
and
let me finish. 9 times out of 10, they had no choice at the time that a lot of those were being put out. Now, yes, now that they're bigger, they still put out a couple nudes. You know what I'm saying? A couple wild pictures, and I say they wild. But Kim Kardashian, like, that's a whole nother entity in itself. Like, you're not an entertainer. You don't
Yes,
make
she
music.
is.
No, she's not. She's not an actress.
That's
She's
not what an
entertainer.
entertainer is. An entertainer is to entertain in any way, shape, or form.
Perform. But listen. She solely does the thing she does based off she wakes up and says, I want to do this.
But how do you know there's nobody in her ear? There's no rep in her ear.
She
telling
has
her,
a
"Put
manager.
this out."
She has
Listen.
she has the same thing that they have.
But listen, the thing about it is they represent a label. They represent something.
So
other
it's
than
okay for
themselves,
them to
more than just
represent.
themselves.
So you think it's okay for them to
I didn't
represent?
say it was okay, but I'm saying that.
But by
oftentimes-
you bringing it up,
often-
you're making it seem like it's okay.
because
You're
I'm
normalizing
right.
it.
I am, because I'm saying 9 times out of 10, these artists have no choice but to do
She
what their
don't
manager
either.
and the label say. Kim Kardashian has a choice to
If-
do
but-
her own thing.
Oh my God!
Because before
You think Beyonce out here listening to what a label tells her?
I didn't say now. I said when they first got on, they had labels telling them what
But why
to
do they still do it currently if they don't have anyone telling them what to do?
Honestly, I have never really seen Beyonce in no wild pictures.
Not no wild pictures, but
when
she be naked.
and when she does, she's classy about how she puts it out.
So
There's
now it's a
differences.
difference. Okay, yep. The
There-
show is
there's
over.
There's a classy way to show off your sexuality, and there's the way that just begs for attention. Yes, I do believe in that. There's classy ways to show off your sexuality. I have no problem with that. But there's also times where, Kim Kardashian, you have 2 kids. Why are you still throwing up nudes? Why? If I seen my mother put up a nude, I would snap. What?
I'm not saying that what she does is okay, but all I'm saying is there's a lot of things that she does that I don't agree with. But what people can't do is they can't make her feel bad for what she does and come at her, talk about her kids, do all this, but not talk about the other 50 million people that's doing it right along with her. She's no different. Those people are, no matter what way you flip it and put it down and try to make it seem, they're naked. I could Google you and see you, whether you're having sex, whether it's just a plain old picture. You are naked. I could go up to Nas right now and show her, this is what your girlfriend looks like.
But at the end of the day, they didn't make the same choice she did. So I can't even put Nicki Minaj, Beyonce, all these other entertainers in Kim Kardashian's category
because
And
they
regardless,
did not put up a video.
It would have gotten leaked regardless. Regardless if she would have had made money off of it. So
yeah, you're right. And I'm not knocking the fact that it got leaked. She couldn't control that. I understand that. But what you could have controlled was what happened pre the video getting leaked. She had control over all of that, agreeing to do the video, regardless, because at first when she came out, she said it was secretly recorded, did she not? But then she came out and said they agreed to record it. That's what I'm leading. I'm not basing her off of being a thought, off of just the video being leaked. Basically, I'm basing off of how she tried to cover it up, why the video got, there's a lot of stuff that I don't just call somebody a thought just because they put a picture up. I base it off of what I see as a whole, what's presented to me as a whole. She tried to cover it up. She tried to lie about it. If you did it, she didn't own it off rip. That's my problem.
Who wants to own up to that?
If you did it, you did it. That's all I'm saying.
But what female wants to own up to that?
So if you as a woman cannot own up to what you've done, then don't do it.
But you said in the beginning she didn't want to own up to it. But after a while she did. It is what it is. But in the beginning, no, I'm not gonna be out here. So yeah, I made a sex tape.
Listen,
yeah.
If your man walk up to you and you say, "Did you cheat on me?" You got all the facts in front of you. He looks you in your face. Nah, babe. I ain't cheat on you. Y'all cool. Then, let's say a month down the road, you ask him again, babe, you cheated on me? And he looks you in your face and he tells you everything he did. Now what?
It is what it is.
You don't look at him differently from that moment on?
I'm going to look at him differently when the moment I know he's lying in my face.
Thank you. So that's the point I'm getting at. She had the video leaked. She didn't know. But instead of just coming out,
so stop saying she had the video leaked.
Listen, the video got leaked, regardless of who did it. Regardless of who did it, she looked at the world and said, "I was secretly recorded. I didn't know." Then comes back, a few months, a few years. Whenever she came back and then looked at the world again and said, "Yeah, I knew it was recorded. I made this much off it." I'm looking at you like, well, how do I know you didn't say let's do it?
You know how you said that they have people telling them what to do? You don't think that somebody told her not to say that?
I do believe that. But at the end of the day,
someone who studies public relations.
At the end of the day,
I would have told her to say no.
But
you didn't do you
listen, at the end of the day, I do see what you're getting at. And I'm trying to study public relations too. Don't try to play me.
Deny.
So,
then you should know.
Then you should know. She probably had
but
no.
At the same time, then you as a celebrity, as the person who pays that person, at the end of the day, you make the final decision. Do they not? The celebrity walks up on stage.
They
and makes
do,
the
but they
final
feel like the
decision.
person that they're paying knows more than I do. I'm paying you to do your job.
You're right. And honestly, bro, and that person that's getting paid, do you not have a sense of morality in your mind that tells you, why don't we just come up front and kill it early?
That's the thing about if you
damage control.
You don't know. There's no morality in it. That's not where they're looking at. They're trying to figure out a way to cover it up.
The best way to
spin
it. But have you
good.
not paid attention? Every time something tries to get covered up, whatever's done in the dark comes to light. It's going to come out.
That's true. But
so
when you're dealing with celebrities, it's not.
It's not that easy. I get that.
It's not that easy. So then what is?
It's
1:02 and our show is actually done. I'm sorry, we cannot.
We got y'all next week, part 2. Goddamn it!
I just realized.
Damn it!
I was getting ready to say it's approaching the hour of 1 o'clock.
It's been them Girls and Moe. Thank you for listening.
Hey, I'm Moses.
I'm Ananda.
And I'm Jasmine.
And we out.
We'll